Are you thinking about getting into the real estate market? That is fantastic. I want you to know that we care about you, and we want to make sure that you're not one of the 7,000 people that default on their mortgages in 3 months or more because of lack of knowledge. There are 3 factors that you need to consider before buying into real estate. I want you to stick to the very end of this video where I will share with you when is the best time to buy and why. If we haven't met yet, I'm Elizabeth Anderson from the award-winning team Elm & Oak Real Estate, where my sisters and I specialize in empowering women and minorities to buy and sell real estate to build wealth. If this is something that appeals to you, make sure you hit the subscribe button and don't forget the bell beside it so that you can be notified each time we post a new video. Okay, let's get straight into it. The very first factor we're going to discuss today is the housing market. Let's face it, buying a house is probably your biggest investment that you're going to make. So you want to make sure your purchase makes sense. Here's a question you need to ask yourself. Is it cheaper to rent or buy? With rental prices increasing significantly, I would say the best option is to buy. We are here to make money by building generational wealth, right? Buying real estate is the safest way to invest and pass that wealth on to your children. Many years ago, people of color and women weren't able to buy real estate, leaving a wealth gap. So let's close that wealth gap by buying real estate now and passing it on to our kids. While real estate is one of the safest investments, just like any other investment, it will have its highs and its lows. So it's important to know when it's a good time to buy and wait, and when it's a good time to sell, which touches on our next topic, economic outlook. If prices are low, it's a good time to buy. If prices are high, it may be a good time to sell. With that being said, if you don't own a house today, it's always a good time to buy. Why? Because you don't have anything to lose. In a buyer's market, lower prices will increase your chances of appreciation. For example, for those who bought a few years ago, they're probably benefiting from the appreciation that you see today after COVID. Now, let's talk about interest rates. Interest rates can be a game changer because interest rates directly affects your mortgage payments. The higher the interest rates means less money is going towards your principal, and you also have a higher mortgage payment. Shall we look at some examples? For sure we should. All right, let's look at John. He has a mortgage amount of $800,000. He has a 5% interest rate, and his rate is over 25 years amortization. John's mortgage payment would be about $4,625 a month. And over 5 years, John will pay $187,230 in interest. And $91,000 will be going towards his principal. Now let's look at Lisa. Lisa has the same mortgage and amortization period with a 6-year interest rate. Lisa will pay $225,800 in interest only, and $81,000 will be going towards her principal. Lisa will pay over $38,000 more in interest. So if interest rates are falling, it will be a good time to buy. Okay, when is a best time of the year to buy? The season of the year is also a factor when you need to consider before buying. Spring brings the widest range of homes, making it possibly one of the best times to buy in the year. At that time, parents are waiting until the end of the school year to move and to be settled into their new home for the fall for the next school year. Winter could also be a good time to buy as well because inventory is less and there's less competition, making sellers more flexible with pricing. However, there will also be limited choices. Another time savvy buyers like to buy is around the holidays, which provides lack of competition and in hopes that the holiday spirit will bring a reasonable price and quick closing. Okay, so that was a lot. I provided you with some factors you need to consider before buying. Michelle has a great series about protecting your interest and your children's interest before buying real estate. So if you are thinking about buying real estate with a loved one or a partner, you will want to go over to watch that video. It is very important. The link will be in the description below as well. If you're thinking about buying or selling real estate in the near future, or you have any questions about the process of how to get started, or you want to position yourself in the future to buy, we'll be more than happy to help you to reach your financial goals. Our information will be in the description box. I will see you in our next video. And remember, building generational wealth is for everyone.